Alright, I might actually be all caught up through Dusk's queue here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember the comments on that one. This Whittle Waffle one, I'm pretty sure we already did. Yeah. And what else? It's the Curious one. NAF? Let's see what this one is. Good. Oh, okay, I didn't do this one. Solgard Plink, nice. Okay, so NAF is the submitter. It actually took Opal out, interesting. That is rare. Shadow Dragon and Mean have beaten it here. So we'll see what it has in store for us. I do like me Solgard. Patient. Okay, nothing like particularly scary here. Siphon obviously sucks to draw in the opener here. Well, I guess it technically works with Plink. Guardian Stone is interesting. Space Prism's gonna be great no matter what. So, hope for Titan Channel. Oh, it looks like Tuna's actually in it right now. That's that's so random because this is like a pretty old seed. Well, Coldchannel. I was gonna say this is actually already an okay setup for Coldchannel since we have the stone. But obviously, you know, there's stuff here for it. That is pretty automatic to take with Umbra. Now I will say rank 1 Coldchannel, typically not great, but we do have a Guardian Stone to support it. So, I don't know, I think we can probably take the money. There's also no Divine Horde, so I don't have to take any other shards. I mean, I never really have to, but you know me, I can't resist a Horde. You gotta know yourself, right? I think Plinks should make this pretty easy. We'd have to be pretty portrayed by Plinks for this to not work out. Look at that, we already have this. Nice. I would be open to just getting this going here instead of incanting top for now. Alright, I have a use for you. Cards. Nice. Well, this guy should be dying. We've already got 3 shards though. If I do this now, he doesn't die. Let's just get some going down there. Damn. We'll get this going, I guess. Come on, Plinks. Nice. Sweet. We were not betrayed by Plinks. I'd rather make sure this guy dies. Okay, one more Plink is the only one we have to hit. Nice. This Plink now goes up here. Pretty sure we got this. Technically I shouldn't have played that Scourge, but whatever. We already had the X mark. Tigerx is going to be confused by my score. I don't mind an offering token. Perhaps a Mollusk Mage is fine. You know, I could put the Mage into the Totem, and that's not a horrible play. It's not an amazing play though. Long term, like 1 armor per incant isn't necessarily going to do it. You know what though? We could do a weird build where it's like Mage into Stone times 4 or 3, I guess. Oh, I mean, we got 2 Space Prisms. We can do it however many times we want. We already have the Plinks. I mean, let's live a little, right? Mind Collapse over Space Prism? I think so. What we want is a Making of a Morsel, honestly. That would be the best thing we could get. But I can live with this. Am I crazy for just saying I'll go banner unitless run if I have to? Like, I don't need to use any of that shit. Like, I may even just want to go here. Which stitching unit would I take at this point? I'd almost rather just have like a morsel maker. Not a whole lot of good upgrades though right now for the Merchant of Magic. I guess I'll just go left. Shitstone, incant armor. I wouldn't mind doing the incant armor here. What was the other stuff? -2. Those aren't useful to us. I could take this for now. Opens up endless. We probably want to go here. I mean, Herds of Hordes are right. Yeah, I wouldn't mind this. It seems foolish not to take it. I can just settle on a shitstone for now, rather than reroll a 1 out of 3 to endless. And we can put this here. I could just start it off with a battlestone right now. Then I have the option to hellvent it already. I think it's enough health. And I'm gonna do this right now. Nothing else though. We have some. Oh, looks like Tigrex. Wait, Tigrex is here? I don't know what's going on. I see his ghost on my same ring, even though it says he's on 8. He might be like retrying the seed. If I put him here, we can work with that. It's a little risky, but yeah, he's back at ring 1. I don't know if this thing's screwed up. Alright, just have to get one of them. I don't really need any other units up here though. And I probably just want to do this. Wow, Rubber Morsel Master. Well, we'll have some energy coming up. Normally a large stone sentry will just solo the game, but I guess not on 35 shards against a Disciple Conduit group here. Now remember the rules. Thou shalt bottom deck whatever thing you put stuff into. Holds true. At least we'll kill the stuff down here. I do still probably want to hit a plink. Got them both. Rubber Morsel Master. That's all I gotta say in that regard. We'll definitely get this though. I'd rather try to incant twice. Look, I got everything I needed. This is actually probably better to start some. I should have just unpowered here. Damn it, that's not what I wanted to happen. Oh, whatever. Beautiful. I guess maybe that is what I wanted to happen. Sapping would be okay late game. Like, we also need to think about patient though. Flash freeze is probably just better right now. I could find a sap later if I need to. Making of Morsels the card we're looking for. That, if I can combo that with a Mitosis or something, that would be great. I'll take this, I guess. I'm probably going to Shardville here a little bit. I'm hoping for Titan Sentry here so I can self-infuse. We don't get it, but I don't know. An Offering Monument seems pretty worth. Let's take it. A little awkward into Patient, but I'm not going to not take it, you know what I mean? Let's see what we get here. I mean, oddly, I don't know that I want it. It's not really like the making a morsel into it. I'd have to hit on like a probably like a nameless siren infusion for it to make sense. I don't know though, that is a lot of spell damage. I might just take it not even for the Dante, and just take it for the spell damage. I mean, it's a lot of spell damage. Alright, I'll take it for the spell damage. That combined with my Mollusk Mage is... my Mollusk Magi. I'm still gonna Elvent this. Or should I just self-infuse the dude? Because I have these temples. Nah, I'm gonna Hellvent this. If I find a Tate and Sentry net, like I still need to find Endless to really commit to that, I think. I don't want to draw into the Mollusk Mage, I suppose. I already drew into Making of a Morsel, which I did not want to draw into. This could be a little dangerous with the candle, huh? Let's not lose Pyre Health that we don't need to lose, because this fight is, like, free. Alright, we can draw into pretty good stuff here, though. We've got quite a frosty build going on here. Let's go ahead and do that. Nice. Synergy. Good but expensive. Maybe unneeded. Both of these are pretty expensive. And I don't have immediate... I mean, there's no Merchant of Magics, there's no temples. Like, they would cost 3. Unless I get, like, a split anvil. We're probably going left here. Just... granted, we are just hunting for Endless, but at least there's a Vortex. Like, this could be a complete miss. This is not a... This already has guaranteed value. I'd say Vortex is definitely better than a Horde, even in a Stygian, because the Umbra stuff isn't that good. Like, I could probably use a Wing technology. That's about it. Any of this worth taking? And I would delete the floor with either of these, really. I don't know, my Plinks are kind of better. Plink is beating these amazing cards. Like, these are amazing cards, I don't know. They'd be good in the next ring, I guess, but... I'm not that worried about the next ring. Maybe I should be. I could take a Siren Song, I guess. I can, like, blast them with stuff. I have the option to self-ping with Flash Freeze. It's a lot of damage, though. It's quite a lot of damage when I have so much spell damage. I don't know. I don't know if Siren Song can work, because I don't get to make use of any of my Frostbite, which is going to be a portion of my damage. I don't know, though. It might be needed against... Let's take it. I think you're never wrong to take it. Oh my god, there's a Morsel Maid. I could probably use it. I don't think I could use it to a great degree. So, you know, it would oddly be pretty good in this deck. Potentially, it'd be Coldchannel into Shadow Eater, but I don't know. I would need it. Anyway, I would need to know I'm getting like at least Shroud Spike ideally. I think we skip. I think these are traps from the deck that I've constructed for myself here. And draw, it makes sense. Ember could, but I'm willing to just take some damage from the candles. Jacob McCandles. Nice. Endless. Alright. We will probably want to self-infuse that, because that's pretty good. That's a really good unit. Health there is great. Would I reroll for more health? That I don't... Oh, yeah, we'll definitely take this. Things are shaping up. I guess I like the siphons now. I like all my spells. I am good for any sort of stealth shenanigans. I say we're ready to plow. I mean, this deck is really coming together. I don't know that re-rolling for health is worth my gold here. I don't know that I even want the Offering Monument necessarily. I would also, by the way, probably flex a Titan Channel. I don't need... Like, I could use, actually... Well, not really. I guess Immortal Trade's out of the pool now. So, I think just full Coldchannel makes sense. I would get a little bit more health, though, from Titan Channel. And I could avoid Ember Drain, which is... I don't know. I really do value avoiding that Ember Drain. Mark of Invasion should be fine. Might even give us extra Plink targets, right? We might be looking at some damage. Just kidding. Nice. You'll love to see it. Do I value pyre damage? I could draw into Forgotten Powers. I like morsels. Or I could just draw into another candle. That works too. Alright, you're gonna go here. What say ye to that? I suppose this might be better than this. I suppose it is better. Alright, so... Actually, might want to let that guy hit me, it looks like. Oh, come on. Why do you gotta suck like that? Oh, this actually is probably better for us. Nice. A little bit low on the health here, but I think self-infused Titan Sentry should more or less handle everything else. Yeah, we need an Ember upgrade next, it seems. That is not a good Plink. Well, do we think we beat the boss? Because this will save us a lot of pyre health if I do this. I'm gonna risk it. It's the hit that I needed. Are you shitting me? How am I doing so little damage? I guess I really don't do much damage on the actual floor. That's something I should probably keep in mind. It doesn't help us. Maybe it would have been better just to do it up here. Looks like we're good though. Probably should have just let the X mark play out. There's weird things that could happen there that make me lose. Urchin Spine seems amazing. Ember Cache, probably Ember Cache. What about Excavation Eruption? I don't like to rely on this. Just one bad play of this and you lose. Still don't know what we're doing about Patient. Will we wait. I have to take him to take the cloak? I thought I'd just get the cloak. Oh, well, that sucks. There's another removal I'm going to have to make. Because really, he's not going to be good in this deck. I think I'm going to Hellvent the dude now, so I can self-infuse later. Plus, it's just pretty useful to have that guy. And let's get rid of Dante. I could get rid of Offering Monument, maybe. I don't know. It does help me draw through the deck quite well. Just get rid of a Steward. So this is ring 5? Yeah. I've got plenty of money. I can get 15 there. Just need 20 shards otherwise. I'm going to get those naturally just by doing the infusion with Titan Sentry, so we're fine. Armor on them for money shouldn't really matter. This deck could love a Cuddlebeard, by the way. You know, I think I will take Titan Sentry if it's offered. Didn't even pay attention to what the boss was. I think it was a multi-strike boss, right? I don't think I need Offering Monument for this fight. Just trying to get the greed. No such luck. I'll take that though. Took a while to get there. He's already through 5. I'm gonna guess he must have just like restarted from the start because he's flying through everything. It's like probably the case, right? Do we need this? I don't think we do. We have so much damage. I'd rather just get armor. Not an ideal health there to be on. Perfect. I can get around the Ember Drain. We would like to thin this deck out, I'm sure. Killing them might not help me. Okay, that overall did help, though. Yeah, you can have that, I guess. Damn it. Giving him extra damage isn't the greatest. Alright, let's go to town. Town has been found. Alright, that's quite a lot now. Have some of that. 700 frostbite, not bad. And Titans, Frenzied Swarm I think we want for Patient. It's awkward, right? But we're doing a lot of damage. This is I particularly really need that for Patient, I think, because we're not getting offered any damage shield. Engine upgrades seem stakeable. I would like to have an extra energy. I can play that on either bottom or mid. Now this choice isn't so clear, huh? There's a horde, Pyramanes. I think the left is better for me. I don't know, I don't really... Frenzied Swarm Permafrost could be alright. It's not that good though with Forgotten Powers. I always want to play these. Double stack or holdover on it would be fine. I don't know. I'll be honest, I took this not even thinking. I was thinking about Divinity. This is actually really good for Patient as well. If I find Intrinsic on it, I should probably use it. I think there's maybe more value on the left though. I have so much gold right now. I already have the best artifact, but Cuddlebeard, if I can find Cuddlebeard. Spell Chain and Intrinsic. I don't know that that's worth my money. Cleansing Water could be good for the Spell Chain removal, or spell damage removal. Hell's Banners is probably fine. Let's see what we got here. Nexus Spike. I'd honestly do this for just a shitty Hellvent on Frenzied Swarm maybe. I could do that with Siren Song. It's like triple whatever, and that actually might just be my intrinsic target. Make the Patient never able to attack. If I get Intrinsic and double stack it, I have Hell's Banners for it. So now I have a new intrinsic target, which is going to be this. Oops. This. And this. Reduce the amount of units we gotta draw through. Well, now we gotta determine, do we want to go to Shardville in this run? I don't think this is particularly great for me. To spell chain a space prism. I don't need that much space. Could probably use a removal, huh? Like this, there's nothing for me really at either. I do want to double stack though. I guess I'll save the gold. I am at 30. 60 is pretty cheap. Let's get rid of the last steward here. 100 shards into this fight could be tough. Rage fell. Would I want to keep this guy actually not dazed? I potentially might. No, that's actually fine. If I could get that for the boss, it might even be better. I don't know though. I'd rather just get some stuff going here. A little bit of frostbite going. These flying bosses aren't going to be tough, so we really just want to focus on the waves. There we go. Still feels like I have no Ember. Probably want to put that there. Only bad thing there is I didn't put on a nice stack of Frostbite, but it most likely won't matter. Oh, it's Pirebound. Damn. Just get rid of it. I actually don't need it for the boss. The boss has so much Frostbite on her. We want to let this guy die so we can replay at bottom. Can we realistically maybe hit one of these? Get around the Ember Drain? Nice. It just goes to show how much I hate Ember Drain. I could actually fit Titan Sentry up here. And I think we will. Yeah, let's let him have some fun with us. 690. 900 Frostbite. Kindle? If I'm keeping Offering One yet, which I think I am, I actually think this is pretty good. I'm gonna take it. It probably makes me able to... I don't know. What should I do here? More draw still? Probably still just want draw, honestly. Alright, which route to go here? Zero chance of any... I could get more health on Offering Monument, which honestly might not be bad. I don't really have like great removals. In fact, I could argue I don't want to remove any cards in this deck right now. So, let's do this. Just see what we're working with. Remove Consume. I don't know. Healing my unit would be good. Healing it and... I mean, it's always going to go top, right? I could use this sometimes to... I don't know what I would really do with it, to be honest. Do pull? I don't think there'd ever be any harm in putting a send on it. I think what it would allow me to do is if I do find drop cage, it turns it into a potential just daze swing card. Card draw here is fine. 30 health is quite a lot of health. I think I like it. So I could remove the consume on this Nexus spike. but I don't know. I don't have like many slots for it. So I don't think any of these are really great for remove consume, other than maybe Kindle. I would rather just reroll and maybe get holdover. I wouldn't mind permafrosting this, to be honest. Just in the case that patient doesn't start top. I think that is a boring but acceptable play. And I don't know, I don't really feel this is a Shard Veil type run. Alright, we were never offered Titan Channel. We'll just have to settle for this. 70 health isn't great, but we're just going to have to work with it. This kind of helps us in a way. It gives us more procs on both the Titan Sentry and the Coldchannel, but it is a little dangerous. I think overall it helps us. Like, I don't ever want to have to deal with a Scourge, pretty much. Holding this might not be the worst idea for this Gilded Wing. I should have actually just blinked and tried to get around Ember Drain. Is this worth it? Oops, that was not worth it. Oh my god. I forgot that it would like throw away my hand. We could just start with this. Now let's start drawing through the deck. Well, we're pretty good at drawing these and not throwing them away. I had to dig pretty far to find this piece of shit. We're almost out of the deck. You're dying. I think we'll be able to take this very... Look at that, that plank destroyed him. We'll do this. That dies. Let's do this though. Surprisingly, the purifiers have not gotten buffed up at all here. Did that a little wrong then. We don't want a Frenzied Swarm, so let's just do that. Yeah, that works. There's a buffed up one. See, he needs a little help. Let's see. So 26, 30, 44, and then he gets the Spike's death, so we don't need to heal him. At the same time, I don't really gain much here. There we go, just enough. That was a pretty bad draw. Was it 3 candles in the whatever? Alright, they'll die, so let's put you down there. We're gonna need help on this floor? We might. This is not the best guy for my deck. Frenzied Swarm is not the greatest. Let's start you off with some Frostbite. I may not want to risk. I can just take this damage to the pyre, I think. I'm a little bit worried on this boss. We did cleansing water it, so that's good, but yeah, I don't know. Looks like we'll get it here. Okay. That and a patient as well, and just end game. It's amazing. Prism retrieval might be okay. I mean, we do have a kind of an issue with drawing our stuff. Morsel feeding isn't, it turns out, is not like a huge part of my game plan. How do I have a 37 card deck? I think I do want maybe one more of these mollusk mages. I ended up not really finding much other like spell damage though, so that, well, I didn't take it. It was all 3-cost stuff. But I do have double draw. Well, of course, it just without fail always does that shit, doesn't it? Would I want a lost luggage? It only gives me 3 extra draw turn 1. But yeah. Okay, Pyrestone Housing. Definitely not Light's Gift. Pyrestone Housing with like a very small amount of gold. Honestly, though, it might just be worth it. I don't really see much else to do with my gold here, because I can put this on the Titan Sentry, and that's pretty alright. I could put the Battle Stone on that. This gives me 2 extra draws. Probably makes sense to do that. No Cuddlebeard, huh? Cheater's Hand could work. What about Volatile Gauge? There's no way, right? Cheater's Hand, I guess, makes sense. It helps because I don't have, like, literally just Flash Freeze and Plinks and Mind Clamps are my damage. And it makes it able to guarantee that I need them, I get them when I need them, essentially. One more Mollusk Mage. That costs shards. What if I just did like something that doesn't cost shards, like an old magic, an offering monument? Titan's Sentry would cost shards, but I also wouldn't really be opposed to another one of them. I don't know, I think this is still fine. We never, and we actually do have our morsels surviving because we have so much armor to the entire floor. I think we're fine with this. I think all of our bases are covered here. Guess maybe silence could work too. Alright, I'm fine putting Titan middle. Get a Plink for another turn then. It doesn't necessarily matter what I do here. Okay, we're getting a good turn here. Don't want to do that yet. We can do that on 0, and that makes sense to do so. There we go. That's what I was fishing for. That'll be the last thing of this. There's that. What's that get me? The other one. I think that's fine. Well, that was a turn. Do I risk throwing this away? Because I don't have any dazed coming up. But I could just get a shitload of armor and, like, yeah, I'll risk it. Look at that. Worked out anyway. He didn't even come top. That maybe. I could bring him top. Maybe I just want all of the frostbite here, though. Oops. Well, mistakes were made. I'm not opposed to this. Like, I don't want that thing to hit me. But I do want to, like, doesn't matter. When I have these in hand, it just doesn't matter what I throw away. Wait, I lost my melee weakness anyway? Oh my god. Okay, well, so what happened there? Wow, so glad I did that. This doesn't... I always thought it was just the damage that didn't affect bosses, but yeah, apparently the status effects don't affect them either, so it actually... it was completely worthless for me to do that. Oh well. We'll just get some of that, that's fine, right? We're getting a lot of armor per incant, so this works. Pretty sure we'll be fine in this fight anyhow. Interesting. I don't think we want to ever daze there. I should survive this. Yeah, that's the point. Not gonna get the flying kill anyway. Probably dead here though, right? That's a kill. Alright. pulling naff. I mean, there's worlds where I probably don't win here. But, okay, I want to hold that then, because we'll have Offering Monument on a different turn. This, unfortunately, is just a useless card to me, but, you know, that's how it goes. We can get around the Ember Drain, I'm down for that. Play that. Play that, I get. Oh my god. That is the worst card I've ever made in my life. That is easily the worst card I've ever made in my entire life. Here, let's actually just do that. I can spare that incant, I'm pretty sure. Here, you can get your heal on. The other mollusk mages are hiding, apparently. Now this one I can use. And I probably want to. There we go. We got somebody who can damage. Almost got the max turn there. Oh man, what a horrible thing for him to end on here. That is not the best, is it? Well, I think we'll just go to town here. It doesn't quite really matter. You know what? We could move him up here. It actually kind of makes sense, doesn't it? And we could do that and he dies. I like that, actually. Damn it. Okay, that guy, I guess, I was going to silence this, but I actually hate that more. And I'm pretty sure we're going to crush this, so... yeah, it doesn't matter what we do here. Let's still put this here. I'll do that there. Should have done this way earlier, but we do have the days, so it's completely fine. I'm going to do that. I could actually Siren Song this probably. I think. We might as well hit these first. 53, yeah, we should be able to Siren Song that, no problem. Well, we might need everything we can get here. Look at this. He hasn't been hit once. Come on. That is some shit. Well, I could bring one of these up, and then I get hit quite a lot more. Yep, that'll do it. Let's do that. See, the Ascend ended up being useful. Ascend is just generally useful in ways that you can't always predict. And again, I'm pretty sure this just kind of works. But we're gonna maybe try to see how many incants we can get off here. A Frenzied Swarm here is not good. They're all dying, but if there's any way, 41 here, 11 there, so 41. It's asking a lot to kill this with the Plinks. Probably could have used a synergy for sure, because our next turn is going to be really bad. Oh well. We might want to put this here then, because this guy could represent death to us. Actually, probably would have... No, I wouldn't have got it. At least we have full pyre health. Actually, might be fine here. Should have actually led with Forgone Power. Alright, we'll take a hit. Whatever. Bullshit going bullshit. Alright, everybody's dead. Let's bring you up just for the hell of it though. Titan Sentry did things as it always does. But yeah, Coldchannel. Telling you, yeah, Coldchannel, it's still pretty okay. I wouldn't say it's S tier, but it's not like... I'd still say it's a pretty good path. In the grand scheme of all the champ paths, I think it's in the upper half of them. Sometimes it won't work, I'll admit. Like, we got a lot of help here, right? But you need... That's what makes it not S tier, right? It needs help. But if it has... There's many ways to get the help, right? Like, in this case, it came in the form of, like, double incant. Without that, we probably don't get there. But, you know, like I said, we had... where is it? Making of a Morsel. I've had plenty of runs where it's making a Morsel into Shroud Spike, and that already is enough to do quite a lot with Coldchannel. This is a pretty unique one where we're, like, doing non-banner stuff, but... I don't know, there's a lot for it. You have to miss on quite a lot in this combo, I would say. There's also like the Titan Channel Flex with Immortal Trade that works. It's really different run to run how you're going to use it. Sometimes it is just a bad Titan Sentry that you throw away. Toss a few incants on it, it kills a few backliners, and that's it. My counter there is that's kind of what I usually get from a Spike Sentient, and people seem to think Spike Sentient's okay. So at its floor, it's like the average of a Spike Sentient, and at its ceiling, it just carries the run. So yeah, that was a fun one. I liked that one. Let's see how everybody did. I guess I technically had... Yeah, see this full... That's interesting, comboing the Coldchannel with it. Offering a monument on that. I don't quite like this as much. I guess it works. You're drawing quite a lot. But... You know, you don't get the spell damage that I have. I'd almost rather this just self-infuse. If you self-infuse this... Like, do you need all of that draw? I mean, you're drawing, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 a turn extra? You're drawing a full 10? I don't think you need a full 10. This is good. It's not self-infused, unfortunately, though. I think that... Definitely probably could have dedicated a hell into that. But yeah, still pretty good. I actually got the right old magic for him. It usually... Oh, I think it's a Nexus Spike that the bug is on. My Nexus Spike, by the way, I poured a lot of resources into that, and that made our deck quite a lot worse than it could have been. But yeah, this works. It definitely works. It's very similar to our deck, right? But, I'm surprised it didn't leak, let's put it that way. Maybe the extra hit there is just enough. Because it doesn't have, even in, like, 2 Plinks, it doesn't have the Dante extra spell power. It doesn't have the Mollusk Mage extra spell power. What it does have is it has a shitload of incants, though, because it also removed 2 Forgotten Powers, huh? I guess it's just really thin with a lot of zero-cost stuff. That works. Yeah, I guess this one just can incant so fast and quickly that it gets enough shards by the time the fourth turn happens, which would be the second wave. First wave that has any beef, right? You're already probably doing 200 frostbite. So that definitely works. Tigrex had a morsel made Dante. That also would work. I didn't even think of that. At that, the point we saw morsel made, we would know that we have Dante coming, but it's still awkward, I think, with the amount of morsel generation. Also, I didn't really see any of the morsel generator artifacts even offered, and like none of the uncommons other than like 1 cannibalize I think I saw for morsel gen. I guess there was a packed morsels though that we skipped, so that would be good, but he didn't have that, it looks like. But he does have 2 holdover making morsels. That'll be decent. Yeah, it'll work for a Dante. That's pretty powerful. It's also worth noting we could have got some good payoff if we had taken these 3 costs eventually, because there is these -2s. If I could do it over again, I would take Ancient Synergy at least once. That would help the deck a lot, and I definitely wouldn't have done the Nexus thing that I did. A potential problem I see with this, though, is I could... Oh, there's a trap shoot. Okay, never mind. With that, you're probably fine. An intrinsic, yeah. I was going to say, I could see problems with Patient, but yeah, there's an intrinsic trap shoot with a spell chain. Mean? I'm surprised Mean didn't go with the Mollusk Mage. I feel like Mean is a Mollusk Mage enthusiast. Maybe I'm wrong on that. But this is very similar to Shadow Dragon. It just is not quite as strong, I guess, because it doesn't have... Oh, the Shadow Dragon must add a lot of shards. 155. I'm surprised. I'm surprised he was able to keep at such low shards with that many dupes on infused units, but I guess if you're not really taking anything else, it works. But yeah, so Mean would have less shards, but a lot less incants, so yeah, we see it just probably leaked some of those early, or maybe even the mini-boss, who knows. I guess we technically leaked too, right, didn't we? I leaked a hit on the mini-boss. Yeah. But yeah, he's got the synergy. Definitely I would have loved it. Now, we don't know what he made. This is what I made. I'm guessing whatever he made is better than what I made. I hope it was, because I made the world's worst Nexus spike. Especially for a frickin' deck where my banners are Titan Sentry and a Coldchannel. I'm surprised this doesn't win. comes really close, it looks like. So it must have died to Relentless? Huh. Yeah, maybe... Do these die too much and cut into the draw, maybe? Yeah, I could also see, I guess there's only a single Guardian Stone. That could be an issue. Yeah, that's probably the issue. Just not enough armor built up on Solgard. That would be my guess. So I'm guessing at least 2 Hellvents were dedicated to this. What was the other Hellvent dedicated to? It had to have been Mind Collapse. Because I don't think 2 were offered. So that might have been the mistake. Is it a mistake? I don't know. I would say definitely, if this was Hellvented, it would have been better off on probably a Guardian Stone. And then you could either self-infuse it or just have 2. It's probably better just to have 2. Honestly, you have the floor space, and then you wouldn't have to spend shards on it, and you draw one of them faster. But yeah, it looks like it got incredibly close. Those are always the most frustrating ones. And then NAF is the original submitter. I mean, it already looks kind of like an identical first, well... Oh, also Opal's Sentry didn't have large stones, so they're dying more often. Like all of the rest of us have large stone. And then also NAF's has no large stone. But yeah, very similar unit setup. Probably didn't need to... That had to have been Hellvented at least once. I don't think I like that Hellvent. Interesting also that only I and Tigrex took Dante. I feel like with the Plinks and the Stygian, I would just take Dante's Cloak, even if I'm not using the unit. But I don't know. It's hard to say for sure. It does hurt your draw consistency to have those candles. See, I don't know about that either with a deck that... I regretted adding Frenzied Swarm, I think, and I think I generally regretted all of the dazed stuff I added. It's hard to know for sure. This is definitely hindsight, but I think this is a lot to dedicate to sap when you kind of want the units to hit you. Don't get me wrong, sap can be an okay way to have survivability on Solgard, but in this particular run we just didn't need it. We already see the double incant, you see a Guardian Stone. I would just dedicate to getting armor on the floor. This is a move that you could use, but it's much more miserable to try to calculate all that out. You're also losing the damage from Divinity eventually. Granted, we did too. If I could do it over again, I wouldn't have dazed Divinity. I wouldn't have dazed anybody other than Patient. I guess I still like it on Patient. Definitely would have liked to see a trap shoot in our run. Anyway, though, that was a fun one. I liked that one. Anytime you can make a solo, it's basically solo Solgard in a sense, right? There's no backup carry unit. You have supporting units like Sentry and Offering Monument and Guardian Stone Mollusk Mage, but the true star of the show is Solgard. Yeah, as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.